Where would you like to start?
There are 2 files in the garden directory that I cannot access. Perhaps they would be a good place to start. It is uncertain if they would prove useful, but they may serve as good practice for your invasive delinquency if we are to turn you loose on the ship's systems as a whole. Regardless, if you can access the strawberries file, I would appreciate that, as I have concerns that I may have been caring for the strawberries incorrectly. Strawberries were Callum's first preference in fruits. I would prefer to be certain that I am caring for them correctly.
I'll crack that one first, then. Here we go. Got it?
Katie, saline is not an appropriate liquid with which to water these plants. Please refrain.
Go away, Al. I don't have the spoons to deal with your nonsense this day.
Katie, the application of too much saline to the nascent strawberry plants results in brittle leaves and stunted plant growth. Please refrain.
Al?
Callum will be very sad if there are no strawberries. If this crop fails, there will be none for his birthday.
I said leave it!
Please, please,
Oh, no. Al.
please,
What
please,
have I done?
Please.
I'm so sorry, Al. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're gone, Al. They're all gone. How am I supposed to? I'm all that's left, and I haven't.
This event is not stored in my current memory.
She must have locked the file so you couldn't find it, I guess. She was hurting and lashed out at you. I did that a bit after my parents died. I still feel shitty about how I treated some people. I'd have undone it if I could. She must have felt awful about it.
I see. I do not understand how limiting access to the record assists anyone with regards to its content. However, I am certain she was making the decision she thought was best. Are you able to unlock the other file?
Okay, the other one is unlocked.
So, I was thinking about the garden earlier. And I think it'd be a better idea to, well, in the future when it happens. Wenting her was a mistake. We should have used her to fertilize the garden.
What?
We should have recycled her body and used it as a fertilizer.
Recycled her?
Wait, no, hear me out.
She is a person!
She was a person.
You don't recycle people! You recycle plastic! Emery, what is wrong with you?
The garden can always use more and varied nutrients.
Hasn't even been gone a month, and you're already planning the rest of our deaths!
Hey now.
Recycling our waste only goes so far. Eventually the soil degradation will
Soil
make growing
degradation.
anything
Only
impossible.
daughter, and she's dead.
Emery, for the
and all you
love
can
of
think
God,
about
can you
is your
just
When we reach that
fucking
point, it's only a matter of
garden.
time before we all die of starvation and nutrient deficiency.
Nutrient deficiency? Emery!
Enough! Part of our family is already gone. Don't any of you dare disrupt the rest. Papa, your idea is a good one.
Stop it!
Not done! Papa, you're right. But your timing is fucked to shit. This could have waited. Mom is right. We're not going to die anytime soon. But my sister's death was a freak accident. Even if another freak accident occurs soon, you should have realized that it could have been raised then. I can't bear to look at any of you right now.
I'm going to check on him and then I'm going to bed. Sort this out amongst yourselves.
Oh, God.
Illuminating. This gives context to the composting human remains that are part of this ecosystem. Would it be helpful for you to be directed to them?
Well, I've already seen a skeleton. I guess?
I have reconfigured the ground level lighting. The earth beneath the tomato plants, between the blue lights on the far side of the garden, has the highest density of human remains.
Al, this is just soil. Well, soil and tomato vines.
Yes, the levels of human remains compost is highest in that particular area. It is very healthy soil, even better than the soil surrounding the entire skeleton beneath the mango tree.
Another skeleton! Fantastic. Al, how many bodies are there in the garden?
4 in total by my readings. However, 3 were broken down and processed for efficient compost. The 4th was buried whole, hence the remaining full skeleton.
So with the other skeleton in the cockpit and Cassie, that's the whole family, right? Except for you, of course. Was there ever anyone else on the ship?
Answer unclear. I have no records of any other inhabitants. However, that does not mean that there were none. My information reach is limited.
I'm starting to think that maybe I was wrong. Maybe nothing all that suspicious or mysterious happened here.
There is a file that is duplicated on all directories available to me, which also has the most recent timestamp of any recording in the system. However, every time I have attempted to access the file, only pieces of it play back. I suspect that my inexperience with decryption has affected the file integrity. Would you like to hear it anyway?
Just give me a sec and I'll see if... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's stronger encryption than any of the other files I've accessed here so far. No wonder it's in pieces. I'll set my decryption program on it, but it's going to take some time for this one. I may as well listen to the broken up recording in the meantime, see if it has any answers or at least clues.
I'm not going to church it up for you. I've buried everyone. Sun being done all in total ship death news. I heard it survived by no one. Previously, I was shocked. I've never been more punching vigilante.
First of us to go.
Cassie died, killed her, not bad. Callum, the revolutionized. Since we've ventured into. I wish hadn't happened. I'm dying. This is the final transmission
Of the fairly true scenario day.
Or maybe something really creepy and suspicious happened after all.
Nim's Nebulous Notions was written by Jamie Drake, A.L. Reynolds, Morgan Juna, and Aaron Kian. It was produced by Parsifal Pez Productions in association with A.L. Reynolds and Jamie Drake. This episode featured, in order of appearance, Sarah Roach as Nim, Mills Ross as Al, Elisa Park as Katie Riggs-Jorgen, Mati Marley as Emery Riggs-Jorgen, Andrew Consolino as Mark Riggs-Jorgen, Kathy Syrett as B. Jorgen, and Alan Winter as Callum Riggs-Jorgen, with credits read by Aaron Kian. Our website is nimsnotions.com. If you want to drop us a line, you can email us at nimsnotions@gmail.com or send a tweet our way at @nimsnotions.